Daniel Dubois' trainer asked you which god do you pray to because he said you cheated in the fight. Does that hurt you? Do you feel anything from him saying that, considering how religious you are?
No, because my God asked me, listen.
OLEKSANDR USYK has responded strongly to Daniel Dubois and his team, who previously accused him of cheating during their last fight. The allegations revolved around a contentious call regarding a low blow, which escalated tensions post-fight and even led to a physical confrontation between both camps. Security had to step in to break up the heated scuffle, further highlighting the controversy and emotional stakes tied to their initial matchup.
This is. Your fighter punched me this.
But your reaction.
Stop.
Your reaction.
Yeah, reaction. Listen, you doctor.
You see Shakur, you see Floyd, we know all the time. They
Can I ask you one question? Do you mind?
They stab the belt always.
If you wanna, after fight we go to center of London.
Yeah.
Your team for people, my team for people, and make them.
I would love that. Trust me, bro. Listen, boxing is boxing.
Yeah.
In life, I will pull your eyeballs out of your head.
Okay.
Your tongue will be out hanging out your mouth.
Yeah.
Forget it. So stick to boxing.
Daniel Dubois, on the other hand, sees a second bout with USYK as a golden chance to redeem himself. Despite the drama that followed their first clash, Dubois remained focused and driven, viewing this rematch as his opportunity to prove his worth, settle past disputes, and establish his place among boxing's elite.
That'll be boxing completed. I can't wait. Everything we've been building towards, my whole career's been building toward this moment, so it's massive for me. I want to go down in history, win all the belts. And
as anticipation builds for their upcoming rematch, OLEKSANDR USYK has officially begun training camp. Staying laser-focused and disciplined, the Ukrainian champion is dedicating himself fully to his preparation. With top-level coaching and a strict routine, USYK is determined to defend his name and deliver a commanding win. During an interview segment, Daniel Dubois openly praised USYK, describing him as a world-class fighter with a stellar track record. He acknowledged the level of skill that exists at the top of the sport, but also reaffirmed his own commitment, stating that he's focused and determined to rise to the challenge and perform at his peak.
I think he's the best boxer. I think his record shows that he's top level guy, isn't he? Top level operator. Can't take nothing away from him. But yeah, at this level they're all good. So I just need to be on my A game and focus, get right, and I'll go through him. I'll do the business.
Dubois emphasized that he's always ready for any opponent, but with higher stakes in this fight, he's more motivated than ever. He intends to defy the odds, create another shocking moment in the sport, and pull off an upset that few expect, something he's no stranger to.
Yeah, there's always fire in me. I'm always fired up for every fight I fight. So if it was, no matter who I face, with the odds on the line, I'm gonna be extra fired up to win this one and come away with a victory, and just upset the plans again, like we did with AJ fight. Just what shocked the world.
When questioned about Dubois' trainer accusing him of foul play, USYK stayed calm and didn't let the comments affect him. He leaned on his spiritual beliefs, stating that challenges come with standing firm in one's convictions. USYK emphasized his focus on inner peace, patience, and remaining true to his values instead of engaging in public disputes.
Daniel Dubois' trainer asked you which god do you pray to because he said you cheated in the fight. Does that hurt you? Do you feel anything from him saying that, considering how religious you are?
No, because my God asked me, listen.
Been saying that God has this saying of, for my name, you're gonna be bullied, you're gonna be put through a lot of tension, but you just have to stick to the peace. He is asking a lot of times, he is asking God to give him patience, to give him clear mind and heart, just to overpass all these difficulties that come in his way. He doesn't pay attention too much to them, and he just keeps believing in the only God.
On the other hand, reflecting on a much-debated low blow in their previous fight, DUBOIS conceded that USYK genuinely felt pain from the shot. He admitted that such hits can be very damaging, and anyone who has experienced it would understand. Still, DUBOIS stressed that the rematch is a new chapter, and this time, he's aiming for nothing less than victory.
He wasn't faking it, he was in pain, so he couldn't really fake it. He was in pain, and if you ever taken one of them shots before, you'd understand, but he was in pain and he couldn't get up. I need to win now. I need to win. The difference between that fight and this, I need to win.
When asked how he envisions the rematch unfolding, DUBOIS didn't get into specifics. His only focus is to win, whether that happens via knockout or decision. For him, this fight represents a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and all he wants is to walk away with his hand raised in triumph.
A win.
A win?
Just a win.
And you're not looking for a knockout?
Knockout points, whatever happens, a win. That's my golden ticket. That's my prediction, a win. That's all.
However, Tony Bellew gave his honest opinion about DUBOIS' chances in the rematch, expressing doubts that he could defeat someone like USYK. Bellew pointed to USYK's unblemished record and victories over top-level heavyweights, including power punchers like Joshua and Fury, as reasons why an upset would be highly unlikely. While he acknowledged that DUBOIS' punching power makes anything possible, Bellew believes a win for DUBOIS would be nothing short of a massive surprise.
Daniel Dubois has shown us no evidence of why he can beat Alexander Usyk.
Yeah.
You know, this man's undefeated. He's beaten everyone and anyone. He's beaten punchers of the Dubois kind of quality in AJ. Yeah. He's beaten people who are bigger than Dubois in the likes of Fury.
It would be a huge shock.
It would be a huge shock.
If he did, though, we might even see Tyson Fury coming out of retirement to
listen,
fight
I'm not saying it's impossible, because nothing's impossible. When you can punch like Daniel Dubois can punch, nothing is impossible.
No doubt.
But it's for me, it's very unlikely.
Yeah.
Dave Allen expressed his support for Daniel DUBOIS in the rematch, attributing it to what he feels is perfect timing. While Allen has a great deal of respect and personal affection for USYK, he believes the Ukrainian is aging and no longer physically suited for the heavyweight division. Allen thinks USYK could still compete at cruiserweight, but doubts his ability to remain dominant at the highest heavyweight level. Meanwhile, he sees DUBOIS progressing rapidly and believes this is his best chance to secure a win.
Who are you calling for?
You know what? I've been calling for Dubois to win. I think Dubois...
is that because you think he can win, or is it because you want him to win?
I think, no, you know, Alexander Usyk and I got on really well. He gave me his jacket once. He gave me a coat. It was nice. It was nice of me.
He might ask for that back.
No, I gave it to my dad. My dad won't give me it back. I think he's going to sell it soon. I just think it's about timing, really. Alexander Usyk, nearing 40. He's not physically... He's not a heavyweight. I don't think he's a heavyweight at all. I think he's still...
Despite beating legitimate heavyweights like Tyson Fury,
yeah,
who are real
I don't
heavyweights.
think he's a heavy. I really don't. I think he could do cruiserweight still now. I just think it's the timing. Daniel Dubois is getting better and better all the time. And I just think this is the right time for Daniel Dubois to beat Usyk.
Kevin Lerena gave his take on the original bout, stating that while he doesn't personally see the punch as either a clear low blow or a clean legal shot, he does believe it clearly hurt Usyk. Lerena praised DUBOIS' raw power and noted that people often overlook his strategic boxing mind. He added that since switching trainers, DUBOIS has gained new confidence, and Lerena is eager to see how that change impacts the rematch.
Look, the first fight, I think, was it a low blow? My answer is no. Was it a legal blow? My answer is also no. So it definitely hurt Alexander. Daniel can punch. He's a terrific, fierce puncher. I think he's also, people underestimate his boxing ability. He's got IQ and he's got a terrific jab. And I think since he's changed trainers, we've seen not to say Shane McQueen is not a good trainer because I rate him highly, but I think sometimes a change is good for anybody. And Daniel's really come on with confidence. So I'm excited to see the outcome of the second fight.
At the same time, Lerena commended Usyk for being a tactical genius in the ring, calling him one of the most technically brilliant boxers of this generation, even if he's physically smaller than his heavyweight opponents. However, Lerena pointed out that Usyk is still human and not immune to getting hurt by a well-placed punch. He refrained from predicting the result, simply hoping the best man will emerge victorious.
Having said that, Alexander Usyk's a mastermind. He's probably technically one of the soundest boxers of our era in terms of technical skill set, being the smaller man. But takes one punch to turn a fight around, and we've seen Usyk been hurt before. We're all human, you know. We're all mere mortals. So how it's going to go, I don't know. I'm not one to predict. It's not my fight. That's up to them to predict between the both of them. And yeah, may the best man win.